people of the internet. Oh, okay, there we go. Greetings, people of the internet. It is I, the Pokemon Man, and I've been away, not doing recording related stuff for quite a bit now, because I've been dealing with some real life related stuff to say the least. But anyway, we're here in regards of the shiny 5-star Ting. This is the third installment of the Shiny Treasures of Ruin event. And I myself have a build that I did not get off of anyone else. I came up with this myself. This is purely just based off of my knowledge of previous Tera Raid events and knowing that this Pokemon is just absurdly good and how bulky could be. I'm once again utilizing my #1 favorite Pokemon, Chesnaught. I'm actually gonna do this really quick so I can get a good look at him. There he is. I'm actually gonna put him back here, right, sitting right on the whiteboard. I also have writing on the whiteboard now. It's my to-do list every single day, because I have the memory of a goldfish, unfortunately. But anyway, I am going to be utilizing Chesnaught. Grass Tera type, holding the Shell Bell, with a moveset of Seed Bomb, Mud Slap, Belly Drum, and Drain Punch. We really don't need Drain Punch, but it's there just in case. And with an EV spread of 252 EVs in attack and defense, with the 4 remaining EVs going into HP. You don't have to worry about any speed EVs because Chesnaught easily outspeeds Ting. Most of everything will honestly outspeed Ting. It has a base speed of 45. But that is the build that I personally am utilizing. You don't have to use this build if you don't want to, but I would recommend that you do, because I really like Chesnaught, as you could tell. But I'm going to show you just how useful Chesnaught can be in this Tera Raid. Because I kid you not, you will never die. RNG can be the most out of your favor it can possibly be. Chesnaught will still survive. Because Chesnaught is the bulkiest starter Pokemon, ignoring Megas. It has a base defense stat of 122. And even including Megas, it's the second most bulky, right? Just barely behind Mega Venusaur, which is barely behind Mega Venusaur, exactly 1 stat point. Okay, so anyway, the strategy is very, very simple. All that we're going to do, we're going to Mud Slap at times, chase after Tera, lowering its accuracy over time. It's just going to want to keep going for Heavy Slam, but Chesnaught himself, I hate to say it, was a heavy lad, so it doesn't really do all that much damage. And then this should be the point where it activates the shield, and then drops our stats as well. Now we are going to set up a Belly Drum. Here it is making my face itch underneath the mask. Why not just take off the mask? Because that's for when I get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm unfortunately not there yet, but you can help me subscribe to the channel. I can't do this, man. Alright. We have the Grass Tera type, and I also didn't mention this as well. But, I would also recommend, if you're going to be using Chesnaught, Billy doesn't 100% matter, but Chesnaught is running Overgrow to boost the power of his grass-type moves. I'm also running specifically Seed Bomb, not Woodhammer, because it's a recoil move, and that's dependent on how much damage I do. If I hit this thing with a Woodhammer, Chesnaught might just kill itself, honestly. I don't know for sure. I have not tested it, but I'm somewhat willing to after this. So, I'm going to just continuously keep throwing out a bunch of moves. It did stir up the Sandstorm, but that only affects its special defense. We're attacking physically. We're just chipping away at it over and over and over again. It does drop our stats again, but we can just belly drum again. Absolutely nothing that can possibly go wrong. That could have been a critical hit, honestly, and it still wouldn't have killed. Stomping Tantrum, that's resisted. See? What did I say? Chesnaught will never die. And that's GG. That was a critical hit. All the way help. Good job. Good job, Jennifer. Jennifer Chesnaught. And of course, there is a 3% chance to get any Herba Mystica variant. See if I get any. I did not. Although the loot is pretty good in terms of like getting some currency, I will say. You could also sell potentially some of the ability patches that you can get off this thing as well. Now, like I said, I'm not 100% sure if Chesnaught will kill itself with Woodhammer, but I'm open to experimentation. Alright, and I have Tera. Let's see if Chesnaught just killed itself by doing this. +6 because of Belly Drum. What activates first, the recoil or the shell bell healing? Yep, okay, that's what I thought. Chesnaught just up and kills itself. Do I still win the Terror Raid though? I no longer have Tera, but at some point it's going to try and use... get rid of our stats again. I'm actually gonna wait until it does drop our stats. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm impatient. Alright. What does Woodhammer do now? Die again. Seriously? Well, the thing is almost dead. I will give it that. If I can get Chesnaught back in here. Yeah. think just one wood hammer will just seal its fate. Okay, it does. Well then. I experimented, and it worked. Poor Chesnaught died so many times. Do I at least get Herb Mystica this time? Of course I don't. I can't have shit in this house! But anyway, yeah, that's my build that I myself am using to take on the Ting raids. This is probably something that I'm not going to be doing this for like the rest of the day, but like these next couple of days, I'm probably just going to try and hard focus on this, so we can get to the 1,000 benchmark. Honestly, we've probably reached that point already, knowing the speed and the amount that we annihilated Wo Chien and Chien Pao. But hey, I'm helping the cause. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also, maybe consider using the build yourself for my boy Chesnaught. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you liked this video. I hope you like what you saw, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Later.